Happy Monday, Salon, Spa, and Beauty Professionals. It's Katie coming at you live per the usual here on this Monday evening to discuss the 5 posts that you can be sharing on social media to score new salon and spa clients ASAP, today, right now. Okay, we are going to dive into all of those. But as we are here, as we are waiting for everybody to hop on, go ahead, if you are catching me live, type in hashtag live down below. And if you are catching my replay, be sure to type in hashtag replay. That way I know you're here, you're following along with me, you're watching, and I can see your name. Additionally, if you are new to the group, definitely introduce yourself below. Let me know who you are, where you're from, what you do, so that I can get to know you. I love getting to know who I'm actually talking to on these lives, who's here. Believe it or not, I actually do know a lot of your names and get to know who you are and what you do and your needs and all of that. So please, 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 the more you can communicate with me down below, the more that I can help you achieve your goals, the more that I can cater these live trainings to your needs, to your business, to all of that. So hashtag live if you're catching me live, hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. I see we've got Lori on so far. Welcome in, Lori. Hope you're doing fantastic. I'm gonna give my screen a little refresh so I can access the comments on my computer instead of the phone screen, because it's very little and it's very far away and I can't always see it that well. So give me just one moment. Let me refresh this screen real quick. I see we've got Gina and Rinta on. Hello, Christina's here, Mike is here, Deanna. Hi, Mike. Hello, how are you? Deanna's from Ridgeland, Wisconsin. Awesome. Latonda's here. I think I see a lot of familiar names hopping on, so welcome back, you guys. One second, let me just find my stream and we will dive into this. Pulling up the comments. Internet loves working super slow when I'm getting onto this. But, all right, we are here. I see we've got Meredith, Monique, Flavia, Tamika says hello. What is up, you guys? Kimberly's on. Kimberly, I thought you were going to catch that replay, girlfriend. I'm happy to see you're here. Lots of people on. Awesome, awesome. Well, like I said, welcome. Hashtag live if you're catching me live. Hashtag replay if you're catching the replay. With that said, this is the Monday Night Live. I do this every single week at 8 p.m. Eastern Time sharp, so be sure, if you haven't already, add this to your calendar, okay? Make it a priority. Make it an appointment with yourself to show up. We drop bombs every single week on this live training, so show up. Take care of business. Let's get down to it, okay? With that said, the cute little surprise that I was talking about in the group, guys, just check out this shirt, okay? Look, it says it's time to hashtag boss up, real beauty bosses. And there's nothing more fitting for everyone who actually does show up and take action on these live trainings than hashtag boss up, okay? It's gonna be our little secret hashtag for the people who are here taking action. So thank you for showing up. Thank you for doing that. This is a really cute shirt that I just got in today, so I'm here for it. That's all I got to say on that one. With that said, let's dive in. As we are going through these things, if you are catching anything that you feel like you want to dive a little bit deeper on, that you want a little bit more information on, or you catch a resource that I comment about that you really want to dive into, or you want a little bit more access to, anything like that, or just a question that you want to ask us a little bit more personally, hashtag elite in the comments if you're thinking of these things, hearing these things, etc. as I go through this training, this lesson plan for today. That way we can get you the help that you need. My assistant or one of our coaches will reach out and definitely make sure you get taken care of. Cool? So, 5 posts to score salon and spa clients on social media ASAP. First little disclaimer I have to add is when we are making any sort of post on social media, we need to make it on the platform that a majority of our potential clients are following us on or friend us on, okay? If I make a post to Instagram, but I have 40 followers on there and they're all from Arizona, a completely different state, how many clients do you think I'm gonna get out of that? Nada, none, right? Okay, so if we're making posts, we wanna make sure we are making posts in front of our ideal clients, okay? So if a majority of your ideal clients are friends with you on Facebook, make it there. If a majority of your ideal clients follow you on Facebook, make it on that on your business page, if you have a good following of ideal clients on your Instagram, make it there, okay? That's just a disclaimer I gotta put out there because we gotta make sure if we are making posts, people who can actually come into our salon or spa and give us money are gonna see it, okay? So wherever you choose to post these things, keep that in mind. Number one, okay, the first most important thing that you can post, and these are in no particular order, but number one is your story. And I know you're sitting there, question marks going off in your head, Katie, what the hell are you talking about? People do business with people, and people choose to do business with someone they can relate to, okay? Think of it this way, if someone is going onto your social medias to choose whether or not to do business with you right now, and they can't even tell what in the world you look like, that's like red flag number one, okay? I like to see who I'm going to work with, right? I like to see and get your vibe and that type of stuff. I want to know that I can relate to you. And you usually wind up doing business with people who kind of are similar to you. That's why it is super important to show your personality through your social media pages. And that starts with making a post to share your story. Why did you get involved in this profession? Why is it that you do what you do, okay? Because if it was just to get in and make money, I'm sorry to tell you, but that is not a good enough reason to be doing what you're doing, right? You got into the business that you're in, whether it be because of maybe something personal that happened to you, maybe you've just always loved the salon, spa, and beauty industry, and you love making other people feel pretty about themselves and those types of things. Like whatever it is, share you, okay? Share what made you want to do what you do. Because what that's gonna do is it's gonna make your clients connect with you on not such a superficial level, not such a come in, give me money, I'm gonna do XYZ service, and then bye, adios, see you later. You're gonna connect on a deeper level, and it's gonna make them want to do business with you. I'm gonna give you an example, okay? We used to have this client who was a recovering addict, and she was very personal about that, but we kind of gave her this advice. Obviously, we don't condone like you just putting everything and anything out there, but whatever you're comfortable with. So she decided to put out her story of her struggle with addiction and how it related to her getting into this business and really kickstarting it and really throwing her all into it. Y'all, she got a crap freaking load of clients off of just sharing her story, off of people going, I didn't know that about you. Like, that is so awesome that you were able to overcome XYZ. Now, obviously, not all of us have a story similar to that, but it could just be something as so simple, like, I was picked on as a kid. I was picked on because, you know, for whatever reason, because I have half an eyebrow, because I broke my tooth in half, whatever, if you were picked on as a child, and that's what really brought you into this. But nonetheless, like, get personal. Like, share who you are as a person with your ideal clients. It doesn't always have to be professionalism and here's my number, come in and book an appointment, da-da-da-da. That stuff actually does very little for you when it comes to connecting with your clients and booking an appointment, okay? So number one is to share your story with them, your why you're here, why you're doing what you are doing, okay? Let me know below, you guys, if you have any questions or anything like that as we are going through this. I see we've had a lot of people hop on. Tiffany's here. Ashley is here. Third week in a row that Ashley is here, you guys. Y'all can follow her example because she keeps showing up and she keeps kicking ass. Wendy's here, Marcia's here, Nova, Sunshine, lots of familiar faces coming back this week, which I love to see. But number one, just to reiterate, sharing your story with your followers, with your potential clients, okay? Number two, okay, this one takes a little bit different of approach, and it's just a very simple last minute openings post, okay? True or not, you may or may not have had someone cancel, but offering that urgency of, I have a last minute appointment available at 2 p.m. tomorrow, who wants it? I have a last minute opening for XYZ at 3 p.m. on Friday, who wants it? Those types of posts get people taking action, which is what we want. Obviously, you can't make a post like that every single day, but every once in a while to throw it out there, last minute opening, have only a few more appointments available for the month, etc. Simple post, no picture. You can make it on Facebook with the colored backdrop. But those do wonders for getting new clients in the door, okay? Sharing things like that and just being very transparent of new opening day, etc., updates, those types of things, they get people taking action, and they get people taking action quickly, okay? So jot that down. Obviously, it's not a post you're gonna make every single day, but definitely a goodie for every now and then. Cool? If you have any questions over that, pop it in the comments. I also see that we have 55 people on right now, 56 now. So if you are catching me live, hashtag live down below. And for later on, if you're catching that replay with me, hashtag replay down below. With that said, we will move on to numero 3, which is a model call, okay? If you are in our elite program or any of our programs, you are well versed in what a model call is. And it is definitely one of the best ways to get new clients in the door right now, okay? In essence, you want to go on your social media profiles in a Facebook group, etc., and host a model call for a particular service. It can be any service you have. It can be a new one. It can be something you've done for a while. It can just be something that you don't have a lot of content over, okay? But regardless, you want to get new people in the door. It's for new clients only. And it does not, in OT, I cannot make this clear enough, have to be free, okay? We're not bringing in Victoria's Secret models who get everything done for them. You are bringing in Sally from down the street who has a great clean canvas of hair that you can do some work on, okay? You can bring them in for a discounted rate or full price. It doesn't matter, but you definitely want to be doing model calls, okay? Very simple. What they look like is just posting a picture of your work, saying model call, XYZ service, comment below if you're interested. I'm dead serious. Simple as that. KISS, keep it simple, stupid, okay? Literally, model call, balayage services, comment below if interested. That simple with a beautiful clear-cut picture of your work. Again, I will reiterate, we want to be posting these things in front of our ideal clients, okay, where they hang out. If we have 10 followers on Instagram, probably not gonna get a big response there, right? But if we're posting it in, say, a Facebook group where there are 7,000 people in our local area who could be a client, that would be a better place to post it, if that makes sense. So number 3 was a model call. The idea behind a model call is you get someone in. It can be a discounted rate or it can be full price. I'll reiterate that again, okay? You get them in, you wow them with an amazing service, and considering you're using the term model, it kind of reiterates the point of I'll scratch your back if you'll scratch mine type of thing. So they feel obligated already as a model to take pictures. So you should be taking pictures of the entire process, the entire service, in order to get content to continue to market your business. And in order to get referrals out of this model and a review and a testimonial, okay? So you want them leaving a review on your site, honest review. We're not bribing good reviews, but an honest review of your services. And a video testimonial speaking about their honest experience with you, okay? With a model, we want to get them in and we want to get these things out of them, okay? So it provides us with not only a new potential long-term client, which absolutely the models that come and sit in your chair should be a long-term client, can't reiterate it enough, but they should also provide you then with assets to grow your business and market your business furthermore. Bringing in one client with the sole purpose and the sole goal of content and reviews and referrals, those 3 things, can 10x your business. Literally massive. Can't reiterate it enough. So number 3 was model calls. If you have specific questions, you can pop them down below. I see Lisa's here. Welcome, Lisa. Norma's here as well. Welcome, welcome. We've got about 70 people on right now. So again, hashtag live down below if you are catching me live. And if you guys are like thinking like, well, what would be a good example of one for me specifically, for my service, for my business, for my area? What kind of resources are available for that? Hashtag elite down below, and I will have one of our success coaches reach out to you and guide you in the direction of resources that will get you the best result. Cool? Cool. Okay, hashtag elite down below if you are interested in additional resources for these things. So just to reiterate, the ones that we have gone over so far, Number 1 was your story, okay? So you want to share some things that are more personal about yourself and your journey and why you're here and why you do what you do, okay? Number 2 was a last minute openings post. So literally to the effect of, have a last minute opening tomorrow at 2, who wants it? Very simple, very straightforward, right? Number 3, a model call. So posting, hey, model call, who wants XYZ service? Comment below if you're interested. Include an awesome picture with your work, and then go from there. You're gonna have lots of people commenting. You're gonna have people tagging other people who might be interested in it. Those usually have a tendency to blow up really big, all because of the trigger word model. And it is absolutely okay to charge for a model call. Straight up. So moving on to numero 4, appointment in progress pictures and posts, okay? So what do I mean by this? You should 100% be taking content of your appointments in progress. So if you are doing facials, if you're an esthetician, you should be taking videos and pictures of you actually performing your services. Same thing for massage. Obviously, you can't do that for every client. It's borderline illegal. But you can bring models in and take content of you providing massage services, hair services in progress, applying the color, washing at the bowl, etc., okay? Content of you providing the service. Because here's the effect of that. When you post these things, and I'll give you a specific example. There was an esthetician we worked with, and she took a video. She literally like propped her phone up and took a video of her giving a gua sha facial massage. And I don't know about you, but to me and to obviously a ton of other people who saw that video, the simple act of watching someone give a facial massage is the biggest, like, oh my God, I need that feeling in the world. Like if you've ever watched someone get a massage or maybe go to the chiropractor and get their back cracked or anything like that, you're literally sitting there going, oh my God, I need that. And it is the same fact with every single service almost that you do. If there's any sort of aspect of that service that people are drawn to, like a facial massage or a head massage at the bowl, are you kidding me? Okay, I just messed my hair up. But do you know like how addictive it is to see someone getting their head massaged? Okay, those types of things. Kind of like pampering in progress, the appointment in progress, or anything that just looks cool, like cold rolling on the face. Any part of your service where someone would be like, okay, what's that? Hold up, kind of need that, right? It helps sell your service. And the more you can post content like that, where people feel like they're there, they're just missing the physical touch part of it and the result, it's huge. It does wonders for the amount of people who are raising their hand on your profiles going, yes, me, book, now, let's go, okay? That type of content makes people feel like they're in the room to where the only thing missing is that next step of just, I gotta book right now. I got to get an appointment today, right? Okay. So number 4 is appointment in progress posts. I cannot stress to you how important it is to be taking content, pictures, videos, etc. of your appointments in progress. You need to make it a priority for every single client who consents to it. The way that you can do it is on Amazon, assuming that you are a solo, or even if you're not and you just don't want to pull someone else over to help you with it. On Amazon, there are literally $15 to $20 phone stands that you can literally just prop your phone on, hit record, and record the whole service or part of the service, etc. That way you're not having to go back and forth from your phone and play with it and do all of that. You're recording it, you're good to go, and you get to focus on the client while the phone's just doing its jazz over to the side, right? Makes it really easy. Plus, clients, a majority of the time, feel really special when you decide to record their appointment. They feel like you think they're pretty, like you feel like they're worthy of being on your feed and things like that. It makes them feel really special to be a part of that process and to get pictures and videos taken of them and those types of things. Plus, they feel like if you're proud of what you're doing, obviously they're getting a good result out of it. So, appointment in progress. You guys, if you have questions, if you have comments, anything like that, drop it down below. I'm watching the chat right now. Trinity said, Holy smokes, I almost didn't recognize you. I love your hair, Katie. We have gone blonde. We are no longer a brunette. We'll see how long we stay blonde. I switch up my hair like it's nobody's business. It's fine. Lisa said, amen, absolutely. Sunshine said, ooh, a pedicure massage, 110%. Don't know about you. I went and got a pedicure this weekend. The massage, favorite part. The sugar scrub, holy heck, it's all amazing. Okay, so taking video content of each step of that, it's amazing. Ebony said, hello, what's up? Nova said, some people totally don't want their pictures online. What about that? That's up to them. That is you gauging that level of, what's the word I'm looking for? Consent with your client. Obviously, ask your clients if they are comfortable with that. Do not post a picture of someone if they are not comfortable having their picture out there. But 8 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10, people are going to be willing. Every time someone has taken a picture of me and been like, yeah, whatever, post it somewhere, I don't really care, like go for it. Most clients are very, very willing, but that is totally up to you to gauge that with them. Maybe even have a waiver they sign, whatever makes you feel comfortable. Lisa said, I'm on quarantine until the 31st. What can I do to build up while I can't take clients? Definitely be posting about your service each and every single day. You still want to be informing people about your service. You can follow step number 1 that I mentioned in this video, which is sharing your story with your clients and with your potential clients about why you got into it, why you do what you do. Give them updates about when you're coming out of quarantine, what they can expect when you're coming out of it. Lots and lots of things you can be posting. So definitely keep that in mind. So that was number 4, just to reiterate where we're at so far. Number 1 is sharing your story, like I just said, your why you do what you do. Number 2, last minute opening. So hey, last minute opening tomorrow, who wants it type of thing. Number 3, model calls. We do have a specific formula for model calls that gets people coming in, paying full price, and walking out turning into a lifetime client, and that gets you 30 days worth of content in that appointment. It's an amazing formula. If you want access to that formula, hashtag elite down below, and I will have one of my assistants reach out and get that to ya. And then number 4 was an appointment in progress. I'm gonna answer a few more of these questions and then we'll dive into point number 5. Cool. Melissa said, if pictures are part of your model call, then you'll get people who are willing to have their pictures online. Absolutely, that is the awesome part about the model call, is because they're already coming into it expecting, I'm gonna get my picture taken. I'm a model. Lisa said, thank you, you're welcome. Ibrahim, I hope I said that right, said, how often do you post your personal story? So obviously you don't want to post the same thing over and over again. So I would definitely post it once, and then later on, I would just post maybe different pieces of it. So me and Jordan, we share our story fully, probably every, 3 to 6 months, but we also share bits and pieces of it every single day. So maybe, there's different parts of why you do what you do. Maybe some of it stems from your childhood. Maybe some of it stems from your experiences as you were going through cosmetology school or anything like that. Your story is not just one post worth of words, I would assume. Ours isn't. So I would definitely share your whole story once, but also regularly share bits and pieces of it. Sunshine said, I did my very first video post today. The client was very perceptive. My husband said, I'm a good interviewer. Love to hear it. Eric said, doing things like hot stone treatments with foot reflexology and massage take no extra time, no other cost, and go a long way to pampering the customers. 100%, and they love to see it, most importantly. So taking content of that is massive for what it can do for your business. Lots of hashtag elites. I will definitely make sure my assistant reaches out to you guys. Bina said, how do you take a video if you're trying to give a relaxing atmosphere? So on Amazon for like 15 to 20 bucks, they have like phone stands that you can just set up in the corner, like right next to the treatment table, etc. Obviously ask permission first, 100%, but you can set that up and just have it sitting there. That way you are 100% focused on the client. And then, the phone stand is just right there and it's kind of out of the way and you don't really have to pay attention to it. So it can still be 100% a relaxing atmosphere. I've had people video me getting fake eyelashes or the eyelash extensions put on and things like that. And it totally did not take away from the relaxing experience of it. The phone was just kind of like a second thought. Didn't really do anything negative to it. Let's see. Nova said, should you do the story as a post or a live? You can do both and you can change it up. Jordan and I have written long posts about it, and 3 months later, you have a whole new slew of followers 3 months later, 6 months later, etc. if you are constantly posting on your profile and such. So down the line, you can change it up and you can go live and talk about it. You can make a post, or you can share a piece of it, or you can do like a formal video talking about it. Lots of different things. So just keep that in mind. It's evolving and you can do it many different ways. Olga said, when are you coming by to try our services since you're in Fort Lauderdale? Boca's 25 minutes away. Shoot me a personal message. I don't even know what services you do. So just let me know and we'll talk about it. Cool? Let's see. Elite, replay. Ashley said, for hair services, would you recommend a GoPro to show it from your perspective? I would not recommend GoPro videos just because they kind of alter the shape of the room a little bit. And you really want it to feel like you're there. And to me, that fishbowl feeling that the GoPros give off doesn't make me feel like I'm there. So I probably would just go with a regular image versus a GoPro image or a GoPro video. Ingrid said, what about intimate services such as waxing? Obviously, we are not going to video or take pictures of us waxing coochies up in here, to put it quite simply. So for those, you would actually really benefit from point number 5 that I'm about to get into. So we'll go over that in just a second. Nova said, sounds great. I'm in the salon right now watching the training and me. Yay. LJ said, the more pictures you take, the more content you'll have to repost later. 100%, absolutely. Okay, so now that I'm kind of caught up on comments, definitely feel free to keep commenting, asking questions, etc. I'm going through them as we go. But additionally, number 5 that we were going to be talking about right now that everyone can benefit from is your client's story, okay? So the number 1 thing that will help your clients resonate with you more than just your why and your story and why you do what you do is why other people who have come to you chose to come to you and what their result was, what their journey was, and what their experience was, okay? This goes deeper than just a review. This goes deeper than just, yes, I went to Stacy, she dyed my hair blonde, and now I'm good. She dyed my hair blonde and I like it, okay? You definitely want to share, let's put it this way. So let's say you have an anti-aging client who came in and you just totally transformed their face. They have less wrinkles, they're glowing, etc. That has a deeper adverse effect on that client versus just like, oh yeah, I got rid of wrinkles and I'm good to go, okay? How does that affect their morning routine and how much makeup they have to put on that day? How does that affect their confidence levels when they take their makeup off at the end of the day with their husband? How does that affect these other types of things? You should be getting this personal with your clients and talking to them about these things, especially through your sales process and getting them to commit to the services in the first place. We should know why they're committing to it. We should know why they're doing what they're doing, because if we can share that journey with other people who affiliate with that are going to be more likely to give you money for your services, okay? So for example, if we were going to make a post about another client's journey, it would be something to the effect of, this is Stacy's before and after. Stacy came to me 3 months ago. She had extreme adult acne that she just couldn't get under control. She had tried everything in the Target skincare aisle to try and get this adult acne under control, to no avail. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have tried this as well. We did 3 months of treatment and now Stacy has glowing skin. She wakes up without a worry in the world that anyone's gonna be able to, see a pimple throughout the day. She feels far more confident with her husband and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. If you struggle with adult acne too, if you're experiencing some of these things, same things that Stacy is, comment below, let's get you taken care of. See how a lot more attractive that is versus just here's a before and after, book. Here's a before and after, book. Here's a before and after, book, okay? You want to get deep on that level with your clients, okay? And if they don't want you sharing like their story in regards to like them being, I guess, like publicly about it, like they don't want their name involved in it or whatever, you can navigate that. But most clients are more than willing, like, throw it out there, girlfriend, absolutely, because I'm owning it now. Like, more often than not, they are far more than willing to allow you to post about them. Run it by them first, but making these posts, these types of posts with your most ideal clients is huge. I can't even stress it enough, literally how huge it is. So sharing your client's story, not just a blanket before and after and just, yay, done, here's a before and after book, here's a before and after book, here's my phone number book. Okay, we don't want to be pushing it like that. You want to get deep, you want to get personal, you want to level with them, because people do not come to you just because you do your service. They don't come to you just because you do blonding. They don't come to you just because you do waxing. They come to you because they have a problem that they need to solve. That problem runs way further than skin deep. And the more we can level with them initially about that deeper level that's deeper than skin deep, I keep saying deep, but you get what I mean. Comment below if you don't get what I mean and I'll clarify. But deep, you want to get on that level with them because that is what will get people running through your door. Few questions and comments. Ebony said, I see a ton of Brazilian waxing video with the graphics blurred and blocked out. Not necessarily my taste. Sometimes I will agree, those things can be a little off-putting. So in regards to like Brazilian waxing videos or content where you just are getting like a little too invasive, I guess you could say, with the client's body parts, things that I've seen work well is having the client talk about their experiences with these things, and posting pictures of like kind of everything but like around, like a picture of the client in the chair but not anything waist down, like those types of things, and sharing like really the client's experience. Like Stacy came in, Stacy was terrified of Brazilian, she did it and she said it didn't hurt at all, like those types of things. Let's see what else. Ibrahim said, when you guys are doing a post, would you time in questing to I'm not sure what this is saying. When you guys are doing a post, would you time in would you add in a question to engage with the audience? So not necessarily a question, but you do want to end every single post in what we call a call to action. Call to actions would be like, comment below if you know someone who could also benefit from this service. Usually comment below is the best one. If you're doing more of a broad post, it could be something along the lines of, when's the last time you had XYZ done? When's the last time you came into the salon? But you want to ask questions so that you can easily flip into an appointment. So when's the last time you had your eyelash extensions done? What's holding you back from getting eyelash extensions? What's holding you back from XYZ? Those types of questions would be the only ones that I would really kind of leave there. So there you go. Trinity said, I talk about these things. One of my biggest responses is how much more confident they feel after getting out of my lash chair. I'm not sure how to present these stories for my other potential clients. The best way to share it is out of the client's words themselves. So I would literally have the client describe to you how they feel and use those exact words, okay? We have done this to you guys. And it's so funny because like 2 years ago, we did a live event in Arizona, very small, very intimate event. There were about 10 beauty pros in the room. And so we were sharing a little bit of a talk. And as we were getting through it, this one girl goes, are you in my head? Are you reading my mind here? Because this is a little ridiculous. Like you're saying everything that I'm thinking. And we were like, no, we've just done our homework and we know exactly how you guys describe everything. Same thing for your clients. You want to know how they describe how they feel. You want to know how they talk about the positives of your service, and you want to use that exact language, because when you're sharing that, other people just like them talk exactly like that and want exactly that thing worded that way, okay? So asking your clients and using their exact verbiage in your post to share it back. Lauren Susan Patterson said, yes, this all works. she knows better than anyone, because if I'm not mistaken, girlfriend, you crossed a 10K month and you're kicking boo-tay. Kaylin said, I wish I could save this video. You can. As soon as it is through being live, there's like a little save button. Lisa said, what is the length to the perfect amount of videos? You definitely don't want them being too long. Anywhere between 30 seconds and 5 minutes is usually a good length. Anything more than that, you're gonna see a lot of drop off, so just keep that in mind. Laura gave me a little face. I'm gonna call you out and you know it. Ibrahim said, would you make it in a post or make it as a video? Every piece of content can be made as both, and that's the really cool thing. There's no such thing as should I do this as a post or should I do this as a video. Do it as both, okay? Literally have both. And 1 month maybe make it as a post, the next month create a video around the same thing. The awesome thing about social media is it is ever evolving. You are constantly getting new followers and new eyeballs on your stuff, and you can always, always, always flip the exact same content back around in a different format and reshare it, okay? Honestly, after like 3 months of being consistent with posting on social media, you should almost never have to create a new post again, because you can recycle the old versions of your story and old ways that you've asked for an appointment and things like that, and flip it into a new post. Same thing, recycled. Let's see, we are definitely caught up on comments. So just to reiterate, you guys, what those 5 points were. Number one type of post you can make in order to get new clients, butts and seats, is sharing your story, okay? Sharing your why, your passion, why you do what you do, okay? Huge, 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 huge. Number 2, last minute opening posts, okay? I have a last minute opening tomorrow at 2, who wants it? That type of thing. Number 3, a model call, okay? This is huge, like I said before, you guys. If you want access to our model call formula, the same one that literally got Bree Holt $6,000 worth of appointments in 2 to 3 weeks. 2 to 3 weeks, $6,000 worth of salon appointments. And it's a whole formula for you. Hashtag elite down below, and we'll be sure to get that to you. I'll have one of my coaches reach out. Number 4, appointment in progress. Okay, you definitely want to be taking pictures and videos of your service being provided, so long as it's appropriate, because it makes people feel like they are in the room with you and they're receiving every part of that service but the minimum, or but the physical touch part, which is like the most, it almost makes them like kind of like angsty, like, oh, I need it, right? That was a weird way of saying that. You get what I mean. So appointment in progress, and then number 5 is your client's story, okay? Take the words out of their mouth, share what they feel by coming to you, what they feel by the benefits of what you do, and those types of things. Bonus, y'all know I love giving bonuses. Bonus tip of the night. Let me give this a scroll up real quick to make sure I don't miss any of these comments, but bonus tip of the night, bonus type of post, is a belief breaking or objection handling post, okay? This is massive. So I know a lot of you in this group do microblading, or maybe you do Brazilian waxing, or any sort of thing. With any service you do, people are going to have objections to some part of it, whether it be how much it is, okay? So what the price is, whether it be whether or not it hurts, or how much the upkeep is, or how long the appointment is. People have complaints about your services and what it means to have it, right? So the more often that you can share posts that break those beliefs, that handle those what we call objections, the better it is for you, okay? So for example, let's say that microblading, everyone is scared microblading is gonna hurt. That's a given, we all know that, right? So the more that you can make posts talking about, the strength of your numbing cream and how that makes it totally not hurt, and if you were ever thinking about getting microblading, just know this XYZ, blah, blah, blah. Explain something that gets them comfortable with it, we'll say. Sharing those types of things. Break their belief, make them feel comfortable with the service before they ever get to it. That way, especially if you ever have a client in your inbox who's like, I really want this service, but I'm scared it's gonna hurt. You can be like, no big deal. Let me go tag you on this post real quick. And it's gonna give you the exact, my exact explanation for this. so that you can really understand the process and feel more comfortable with it beforehand, okay? Accessibility to information is massive. You want your clients to be able to feel comfortable coming in to see you. So let's also say about maybe the dangers of blonding. First time I went and got platinum blonde, it totally fried my hair. My hair felt like Barbie hair, and not in a good way, in a plastic way. It burnt it off all the way to here. My hair was white. I used purple shampoo, and then my hair turned purple, and I didn't want it to do that either. It's a whole hot mess. So when I was going blonde again, guess what? I had 1,000,001 objections and things that I didn't want out of that. I did not want my hair to feel like plastic again. I did not want my hair to fry off again. No duh. I did not want my hair to be purple again. I didn't want any of that, right? So I communicated this with my new stylist, Igor. What's up? He's on this live. And he was able to handle those objections for me. Okay. So making posts about that, accessibility to information, will definitely have people raising their hands and booking appointments, especially for those bigger objections that a lot of people have about your services. Now I'm gonna go to questions again. Gabriella said, what platform is used for video? Facebook Live. Definitely recommend utilizing Facebook and or Instagram Live. The thing about it is when you're going live, there's no redos, right? You're live. What comes out of your mouth comes out of your mouth. I make a fool of myself, it's okay. What tends to happen when we start shooting video of ourselves is we shoot it, we go back, we watch it. Oh, I hate the way I said that word. I hate the way my hair is positioned. I hate this, I hate that, I hate this, I hate that. And we start just nitpicking the whole thing and we wind up never posting it. So I recommend actually not formally taking a video of yourself and just going live. Go live, start talking, share what you have to share. You will find more success that way, and you'll pump out more content more often if you just do it. Gina said, do we need to post daily, or is it a few times a day or a week? You want to stay top of mind with your clientele. You not only want to be posting daily, you want to be posting multiple times a day, okay? Every single day you want to be posting multiple times a day, staying top of mind with your potential new clients. Kaylin said, what's a good video app? It depends on what you're trying to do. Are we trying to edit videos? Like, what are we going for here? Olga said, let me post some stuff before I forget. You do it. The best way, you guys, the best way to take advantage of these lives is to actually take action while you are watching it, okay? Ashley Homan, 3 weeks ago, I'm gonna keep referencing you, girl, you know. 3 weeks ago, she made one of the posts that I'm talking about live on the call and immediately got clientele out of it. 8 appointments within a week, I believe it was, and we're still harvesting that post. Like, is your mind blown yet? Mine is, okay? If you take action while you're literally watching me live, definitely going to achieve a better result. Priscilla said, how long do you honor the model call? That is 100% up to you. Quite frankly, I would honor it as long as it's bringing me new clients. But if you do kind of have a cap or a point where you need to cut it off, just set that expectation in the model call. We have lots of hashtag elites, you guys. I will definitely make sure one of my coaches or my assistant gets this out to you. Ashley said, how long should your story be? Are we talking in depth or cliff notes? Again, it's one of those things, it's so personal to you and it's so unique to everyone else's like different journey. Me and Jordan have a long version of our story. We got a short version of our story and we share it all. Obviously, if it's gonna be Harry Potter novel long, that's something you would probably wanna share in a video. If obviously if it's gonna be like 2 to 3 paragraphs, you can share that in a post. Definitely different ways you can go about it. And again, I reiterate doing it all those different ways. Do a video. A month later, make it as a written post. Like, do the things in different ways. Share the short version, share the long version, share the first half, share the last half, share the different pieces of it, because it can always be recycled into a new version or into, adding in a different detail that wasn't there before or anything like that. So, Lisa said, please say number 1 again. Lisa, it is your story, okay? You once told me how when you were 18, you went off to Taos to be a hippie, okay? If that is part of your story and why you are interested in skincare, add that in, Lisa. But definitely just sharing your story and sharing all these things about you are huge. Priscilla said, can you repeat number 5 again? It is your client's story. So making sure that, not only are you sharing before and afters, but what that before and after meant to your client, okay? So if you are a esthetician, obviously there are deeper emotional implications that come with fixing someone's skin. Lisa said, silly girl, you know me. Obviously for a majority of your guys' services, there's deeper emotional implications for why they want that problem solved. So keeping that in mind and sharing your client's story. Vlad said, does the last minute post has to be in a group or in general? It can be anywhere where your ideal clients hang out. So if your ideal clients are on Instagram and follow you, you can make it on Instagram, okay? If your ideal clients are in a Facebook group, make it on a Facebook group. Make it in your Facebook page. Make it on your Facebook profile. If your ideal clients are on Twitter, make it on Twitter. Just post it in front of where your ideal clients follow you, hang out, and we'll see it. Mike said, how about price? How do you break their belief? I love the idea of doing comparative pricing. So let's say you do eyelash extensions. Make a post talking about how much money the average woman spends on mascara in a year. It's a lot. And then on top of that, if they're choosing, let's say services that are different from, eyelash extensions that they think are cheaper, things like, lash lifts and dyeing their lashes, etc., still not achieving their intended result, and all the time that they are spending, and apply a monetary value to that. It's called opportunity cost. So everyone's time is worth money. An hour of your time is worth money. It's usually worth however much you make. So let's say that your time is worth $10 an hour. If you spend an hour in the morning getting ready, doing your eyebrows, doing your lashes, doing all that, that's $10 a day right there, out the window, that you could have spent doing something productive or something that fulfills your life, okay? Opportunity cost. Add up the cost of all of these things, make a post about it, talk about it. Did you know the average woman spends $200 a year and 300 hours doing their lashes and fiddling around with their lashes and making sure they look perfect? Let's just say your time is worth $10 an hour. That's thousands of dollars a year, practically, in time and money that you are spending on your lashes, when you could just be getting lash extensions and not spending any time worrying about it in the morning, not investing in not one more tube of mascara that just flakes off or melts on your face throughout the day. That's my biggest thing, is this down here just melts. But these types of things, and add it up and make a post and talk about those types of things. What's the opportunity cost of having bad shampoo? There's a big one, right? Lots of corrective services and things are gonna have to be done to get that hair healthy again. Covered that. Andretta said, funny you say that. In the bonus, I was creating a post for tomorrow. Does massage need to be deep to be effective? As geriatric massage therapist, that's always a topic I discuss. Does massage need to be deep to be effective? Oh, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that's definitely a good one that you can talk about. Sunshine said before and after pics work good for this, 100%. Kaylin said editing apps for videos. So if you're just trying to give the video a good lighting, like if it has bad lighting, or maybe you want to smooth your skin or something like that. I will reply to your comment later because I'm going live on my phone and I can't go and look at what the name of the app is. So I will reply to your comment with my my recommendation for that. Otherwise, there's InShot, InShot, that also does good edits on videos. Sunshine said right after the appointment, 100%. Lisa said Ashley is amazing to follow. I agree. I 100% agree. Sunshine said, and the emotion is what we need to tap. Absolutely. People, again, I will say, people don't buy just because I want to be blonde. They buy because of the emotion behind being blonde, okay? First time I went platinum blonde, I was making a complete overhaul change of my entire life, right? I was just like, I am so sick of it. I need to change everything. And so how am I going to start that? I'm going to start it by just dyeing my hair white. Because because that's what girls do for whatever reason. Like there is an emotional aspect to every buying decision people make with you, so keep that in mind. Latonda said, is there a particular time of the day to post to get a bigger audience? This depends on your ideal client and who they are and what times they're on what apps. So for example, let's say your particular ideal client is a working professional woman. What times are they usually on their phone? It is certainly going to be probably early in the morning when they're first getting online and kind of scrolling through. Maybe they look at their phone first thing in the morning. It's definitely going to be on lunch break between say noon and 1. That's the time where their phone has been in their desk all day. They're getting away from work. They're finally being able to get on and have a little screen time. And then right after work, probably around 5 or 6 while they're figuring out dinner and things like that. And then later in the evening, right before they go to bed at like 8, 9 at night. Those times are when a working professional woman is usually going to be online. A man is going to be different. A mom is going to be different. Someone in their 20s is going to be different. So you need to think about your clientele and your ideal clients and when they usually are on their phones. And if you don't know when that is, ask one of them. Ask your favorite client who you're comfortable with. I'm just wondering, like, when are the hours that you are usually, scrolling through Facebook, etc.? Is it usually early afternoon? Is it late at night? Oh, you're busy with the kids late at night, so that would be a terrible time for me to post. They'll tell you, especially if there's someone that you can get more personal with. Kia said, I've learned so much watching you. That is my one and only goal, okay? That you can come here and you can get actionable items that you can actually put to the test and put to work and get new clients out of. Like, biggest win for me is if you guys can go apply these things and literally score a new client right now. Like, keep me updated if you're scoring a client, because I want to know. Kia also said she uses Facetune for editing, so that's a good answer to the previous question. Melissa said Photoshop Express is easy to use and Be Funky and Poster Maker. Sweet. Nova said hopping onto your profile live for like 30 minutes to do a drawing for a service or something like that. Is that a good idea? I wouldn't recommend doing that too often. And I would definitely, if you're doing like a drawing for a service or, a giveaway basically, I would recommend having a little bit more structure to it and having kind of an outline for how people would enter that in regards to helping you grow on social media. But I wouldn't do those too often, maybe once a month or once every other month. That's not something I would do regularly. With that said, you guys, I'll go ahead and re-highlight these 6 with my bonus points. I will give you guys these next couple of minutes to ask any last questions you have. Per usual, if you found anything in these points where you're like, I want a little bit more info on how that could work for me, or I want that script Katie talked about, or I have questions over this or that, hashtag elite in the comments down below. I'll have a coach or my assistant reach out and be sure that you can have access to any of the resources that you need in order to make this stuff happen. Additionally, you guys, there is a units tab to the left, and I hope I'm pointing in the right direction as it appears on your screen, but to the left of the group, with literally loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of content and free trainings and free lessons and free videos that you can be taking advantage of right now. You don't have to wait for my Monday lives in order to continue learning, in order to continue taking action steps and move forward to the next level in your own business. So use and abuse that unit section, guys. But with that said, number 1 for tonight was sharing your story. So your passion, your why you do what you do, why you got into what you do with your potential clients. Last minute openings posts, so letting people know when you have last minute openings, massive. Model calls, cannot stress enough how impactful those will be for your business if you start doing them. They're freaking awesome. People have made buttloads of money with those model calls and gotten buttloads of new clients in a way that you can literally still be charging full price. What in the world? Crazy, okay? Model calls, 100%. Appointment in progress, literally making your potential clients feel like they are in the room with you. Like they're literally in there getting it done, and all that's missing is that last little, last step of that physical touch, okay? Nothing makes you want it more. And number 5, your client's story. So sharing their why they came to you, why they sought out this service, what getting this service has done for them, those types of things. Ask your clients these questions. Get that deep with them. They'll love it. 9 times out of 10, they'll love having it shared, like totally use me, go for it, etc. And then number 6 is belief breaking and objection handling style posts, okay? So if you have specific questions or specific objections that people normally give you, make a post about these things in a way that 100% kind of breaks that belief that they have, that makes them feel more comfortable coming to your service. Cool. Ashley said, this program has worked wonders. I've actually been taking your advice and I've been growing my business like crazy. Ended up with 15 new clients last week. What in the world? She got 15 new clients last week alone. Should I just mic drop on that one? Like, that's all we need. That's it. Live over, done. Like, Ashley, you're kidding me. Susan said, I have computerized facial analyzer. How should I promote that to get new clients? Had this for 2 years, but I never actually promote it on social media. So that is something I would promote as more of like an additive to a full service versus just promoting it. So I know it does huge wonders for seeing the deeper layers of the skin, etc. I've actually had it done. But I wouldn't promote it as a service or anything because it doesn't actually solve a problem. It just gives us more info, right? So I would promote a service with that related to it and with that mentioned in the promotion for the service, if that makes sense. Sunshine said definitely mic drop on that one, 100%. With that said, you guys, I had lots of fun with you all tonight. I hope you all go out and crush the rest of your week. Definitely try these posts out, okay? This information is nothing if you don't take action on it. It's just that it's information, right? And it does nothing for you if you don't go out there and do it. So go out there, make it happen, make these posts, and keep me updated, okay? Comment and post in the group what if you've had success, what you're trying, those types of things so that we can help you, okay? And then additionally, per usual, if you want additional help, if you want to do exactly what Ashley's doing, getting 15 freaking clients in a week, if you want access to all the information that she has access to and that other people like Laura and like Lori have access to on this training, #elite down below. I will have one of our coaches reach out, chit chat with you, guide you in the direction of resources to get you where you want to be. If you have struggled showing up to these lives or if it's your first week, add it to your calendar, okay? 8 p.m. Eastern time every single Monday. That is 7 p.m. Central, that is 6 p.m. Mountain, and that is 5 p.m. Pacific. Put it on your calendar, show up. You know why Ashley's getting 15 clients in a single week? Because she's been showing up for 3 weeks straight, okay? And that's 3 weeks since she found us. She found us 3 weeks ago. She's already kicking booty. Okay, so if Ashley's showing up for herself and she's yielding that result, what is your excuse, right? Show up for yourself, show up to these trainings, come chit chat with me once a week, make it a date with yourself, make it an appointment with yourself, because I'm here, whether you're here or not, okay? As my shirt says, it's time to #boss up, okay? I looked like a little gremlin when I did that, but it's fine. It's time to boss up, okay? So boss up, show up to the lives, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.